Harrow. Jonathan.
Nick?
Yes, Jonathan.
I apologize because I called you yesterday, but I fell asleep. So I told the receptionist that I'm sorry because I had a few letters yesterday.
Yes.
But my S has been taken, so I've got a few just to go back. Can I go give a few from the back?
Of course.
So A is Nihal Arthanayaka.
Who?
Nihal Arthanayaka. He's a big BBC Radio 4 journalist who was in the headlines this year because he said at a diversity conference that he is surrounded by white people and he feels uncomfortable. Then all of the GB presenters said he's a racist.
Right. I often feel uncomfortable surrounded by a lot of white people, but then I just don't like people.
But, okay, so that's A. Also, for the A, I have Arabs because of what's happening in the Middle East.
Yes.
And then B, before B linked to the Middle East, this is not to bring the mood down. For I, has anybody given you for I the name of the group Islamic Jihad, who are one of the terror groups who launched the attack into Israel?
No, they haven't. And I didn't really expect you to give that to me, but I stand corrected. Islamic Jihad, right. Are you okay?
Yeah. And then B for Dawn Butler, because she has written a book and she was also on LBC promoting it. She's the MP.
Yes. What's the book like?
I haven't read it. It's not on my to-buy list, if I'm honest with you.
Right. Okay.
Can I quickly also give you a few M's and a P?
Why not?
M is two walkies. One is the M&S advert, which was headline news. That was the biggest walkie advert. It was ultra-feminist. Do you have that on the list?
I don't have that on the list. The M&S Wokey Cokey advert.
Okie dokie.
Yes, very, very upsetting.
Because you was engaged last night. You were so popular, so I fell asleep.
That's right.
And also, I'm assuming that the biggest M, not to be offensive...
But?
Now, come on. But the woman the M who came on her broomstick and kidnapped our boyfriend, they've probably already given you that M, yeah?
Are you talking about Sparkles?
Yeah. She's on your list.
She is now.
Oh, okay. And also, I was going to give her father, he was being interviewed by another M, Richard Madeley, on the Good Morning Britain, and he very rudely, because she doesn't talk to her daddy, but he was very rudely saying, you have had a heart attack and you are on your deathbed and this will be your last interview, and it was very rude of Richard Madeley.
He said that to her dad?
He kept saying it. He kept saying, you had a stroke. This is probably your last television interview. This is your interview from the deathbed. It was very rude of him, I think.
Well, I missed that. And I'm upset now.
Yeah. And quickly, just a couple more M's if I can.
Yes.
And I'll squeeze in a P as well. So M, one is, if I can. Yes. No, come on.
Go on.
Helized Matters.
What's that?
Eminem daughter, Helized Matters. He got married, Eminem daughter.
Helized Matters.
Matters. You know Eminem the singer?
Eminem. Oh, Eminem.
Yeah, his daughter. It was a big news story in America. Helized Z-A-D-E Matters. She got the wedding married.
She got the wedding married to who? Anyone she knows?
Some rich, not like Eminem, not a ghetto chap. Like he's a rich chap.
Right, okay.
So they got married.
Some rich guy.
And a couple last one if I can. M.R.
M.R.
I thought you would know as a DJ. He's an English rapper, but this was his breakthrough year. He was on all of the internet.
M.R.
He's a white chap. I'm not a racist.
But
now, come on. He's a white chap from Devon. He's completely a white Englishman, but he's got ginger hair, but he puts it in dreadlocks and he raps in a Jamaican accent. I thought it was comedy, but he's a real chap.
Well, it sounds funny the way you describe it. M.R. Right, I'll look him up on the World Wide Web.
His breakthrough year. And lastly, if I just could give two unrelated ones.
Yes.
P is for Prigozhin. Have you already got that?
Yes, I got Prigozhin, yes.
And the last one, he banned me from his show and he put me in idiot corner, but he has got a big smashing book out. It's James O'Brien.
James O'Brien banned you from his show?
If you put in, I don't want to cause problems.
But?
But now, come on, if you know, LBC have the viral presenter clip, like not of you, but they have lots of videos.
Yeah.
If on Twitter you put in James O'Brien, Dizzy Rascal, Boris Johnson, he's reading out my tweet and he reads it out and he says, Jonathan, you're such a racist. You are in idiot's corner. It's a wonder they allow you to use scissors unsupervised. That's true. He said that on Twitter.
On Twitter, you say?
Yeah, if you put that in, because I was making a comparison between Dizzy Rascal and Boris Johnson, and he said, I'm in idiot corner and I'm banned. But despite that, his book is doing that very well. So it's called Breaking Britain or something like this.
Excellent work, Jonathan. You're not banned. You're not banned on this show, I can assure you of that. 0345 6060 973. You can text 84850. Email nick@lbc.co.uk. Just calm and relax. Totness. Hello, Graham.
Hello, Nick.